Welcome to No Filter Radio. It's your girl Jess Blaze. What's up, everybody? Hello to my viewers. Who we got here? Let me shout everybody out. We got Paulie, we got Anton, Terrence, Randy, Mike, and Mitchell. Damn, a bunch of guys. Wow. What's up, fellas? I think y'all came on because y'all saw the Bitter Baby Mama title, right? That's what it was. What's good, Mitchell? So, I was going to talk about it next week, but I felt like, you know what? I'll just talk about it. Oh, this is the... Wait. Oh, shit. This is a piece of the headphone that I showed you earlier that broke. Just found it. Anyway. Good news. If you guys didn't see my post earlier, I got called back for Master Chef. So this Saturday, I'll be going back into the city and auditioning for Master Chef. And I wish I could join the conversation, but I'm in class. You better get to class and pay attention. Nah. What's good? What's good, Jamal? Yeah, so I'm gonna be auditioning again. I auditioned last year, and it was like a pretty exhilarating feeling. It was very different, but now I feel so much more comfortable going this time because I know what to expect, I know what to do, and I'm gonna make something that I feel even more comfortable making, so I'm pretty excited. Woohoo, Team Jess. But in other news, back to this topic that seems to never go dry, child support. I have a problem with women who are, like I said in my caption, bitter baby mamas. I know a lot of friends of mine that are men that have children that want to be active fathers. Thank you. That want to be active fathers and they want to be in their children's lives. And you have these bitter baby mamas that, for one reason or another, they won't allow the child to be around their father. Now, this man can have a good job, and even if he didn't have a job, let's say he just wants to actively be in this child's life. He wants to, spend time with her and be around her and take her to the park or him or whatever the case may be. Time is irreplaceable, Like, I think time holds so much more weight than so many other things. And when you have these chicks that, I can't even call them women because they're not women, but when you have these chicks that act like this and they feel that they're actually winning by preventing the child from seeing their father, it's like you're actually hurting them more, and you don't realize it, but you're hurting them more. And why would you want to keep, we know why. Normally it's because the guy done moved on and has another girl, or even if he doesn't have another girl, he just moved on, he don't want nothing to do with baby mama. He might be gay, you never know. What else? Or he's just tired of her shit. You know what I'm saying? And he just doesn't want to deal with her anymore. And then you have these chicks that are like, oh, if you're not going to be with me, you can't be with nobody else. And if you're going to be with somebody else, or if you're going to be on your own, I'm going to make sure your life is a living hell. And they use these children as clutches. And I feel like that's the worst thing that you could do, is use a child as a clutch. Because kids know what the fuck is going on. They ain't stupid. They're not oblivious to shit, And especially when they're small. When they're young, I call them sponges. Because they just absorb everything that's around them. And they don't need that type of negative energy. And, once they get older and they realize, or if they even get the chance to, let's say, meet up with their father or spend time with them, and the truth comes out, that's fucked up, bro. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. I'm over here getting inboxes and I'm getting inboxes. inbox right now. Somebody said, see, they made me lose my train of thought. Oh my goodness. Who's, yeah, inbox me again because I just deaded your message by accident. But yeah, you know, it's like you're taking this out on you're taking this out on the father, but it's really hurting the child more than anything. And like I said, I know a lot of dudes that deal with this, and I can only imagine how frustrating it is. I've seen dudes cry, you know, and especially if they have daughters. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Nasson, good, you're on. You want to join me now? I know you said you wanted to talk to me about this. I was going to talk about it next week, but change of plans. Decided to do it now. I'm so glad you're doing this today. I got nothing to say. Oh, I got something to say. So come on with me. I'm going to invite you right now. Hold on. I hope you. It's unfortunate, you know. And I always wondered, why the hell does a woman need so much fucking money? These celebrities, they need these fucking. Hey, what the hell? How you come in and vanish on me? Don't do that. That's horrible. Let's see. Clearing on me like, get on. Oh, why you decline? We're gonna fight. Hold on, I'm trying to get a good friend of mine on right now because he said that he has a lot to say about the situation. He's dealing with it. He has dealt with it for quite some time because he has his girls are older. They're adults. Hold on. I'm trying to get you on, but the phone. No, I can't get right now. Just put your phone down. It's only we don't gotta see you. Or put a mask on. Halloween is coming up, so it won't look weird. Come on, you look good. Don't worry. You'll be alright. You'll be totally fine.
Yo, yo, yo. What's up, girl? Can't hear you that good.
Huh?
There you go. There you go. I got you. I got you.
You can
Where
see
Brooklyn
me?
at? Good.
Holla.
Yo, so on real, I just posted something today because I was pissed off. I found some
Wait,
like
first
I
of all, hold on. Hold on.
go
You
ahead, go
gotta
ahead.
like, who are you? Like, you
Oh,
know, I
oh
got
man.
views on this.
I ain't nobody, man. I'm Nasson
Where you
from
from?
New Jersey,
West
Elizabeth.
Bubble. You say West Bubble.
Um, um, I'm a distraught former baby daddy, child support slave. I bought my freedom from master, and I'm free now.
Mhm.
But on some real shit, I'm not saying Washington, but I want to get into this, man, because oh,
So wait,
I
how many children do you have?
I mean I don't have any children.
How
What
many
do you mean?
children have you raised?
How many children have I raised? 7.
Wow.
I have 13.
But you don't have any biological.
Yeah, they biological.
That's why I said how many children you have.
Oh, but you said children. They not children. I got adults now.
How many grown babies you have?
So, so 13. I got 13 grown people out there.
Holy shit.
My
I thought
youngest,
that only happened back in the days because there was like no TV or like.
yeah, well, you got to remember, I'm an old head. I'm not young.
Stop it.
I'm not young. I was out there, before they made condoms. So that's what happened. So, but no, real shit though. So last year, I was blessed with a situation that put me in a position to be able to pay my child support off. you know, and it was a lot. And I paid it off. And do you know, my son, he is now an adult. I was going through the receipts and I said, well, let me see if he got his money. So I hit him and I sent him a copy of the receipt. And not even the copy of the receipt, the doggone, you know, when you buy your freedom back, they send you this little paper with the payments and everything that you made and your balance and all that. I asked him, how much of this did you get?
Don't tell me he said
Grand,
nothing. Oh,
nothing, nothing. And
so
I'm
it went
like,
to his mother took it?
huh?
His mother took it?
Yeah, this was cash to her. This was past due, so this went straight to her. And he didn't get nothing.
And there was no way that he could have had like a separate account for him, or was she just not trying to do something like that?
Nah, he an adult. That should have went straight to him. Bottom line is, I don't care if y'all live together. You know, I talk to him from time to time. You know, he got responsibilities, car and things like that. You know, he even, you know, he out there trying to do his own business. You know, he got his own business on the side of working. And I'm not in her pocket or nothing like that, but I know for a fact she's not doing bad. Why take his money?
Yeah, for real.
Why take his money? It ain't like you gotta, other than him living with you not paying for his clothes. You don't have to feed him like that. You don't have to pay for his car. He worked. He got his own hustle. Why you take his money? You know what I'm saying? And this was the one that was constantly every couple of months taking me to court for more, 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 more. You know, not to mention the fact that not allowing me to see my son.
Now, how does the courts like even get to the point of denying you when they know that like you pay your child support and you speak to them
I don't know about
and they.
nobody else's situation, but the court would not do nothing to this young lady.
I mean, no, I'm just saying like you're not the first situation that I've heard that, but I was just wondering if it might have been different for you, like because it's like like I said, I've heard this similar situation with other men, and it's like I always
You,
wonder like why do the courts treat men like that?
I don't know.
You know?
Union County ain't beat for the fathers. They ain't beat for.
Mm.
I'm sorry, I ain't got nothing nice to say. I'm trying to bite my tongue because my coach is behind.
Wow, we
Can't,
don't know filter radio. You crazy?
huh?
I said we don't know filter radio. What you mean?
Telling you, I'm trying. I'm telling you, but for respect for my son, I don't want to.
I hear
You know,
you.
you know what I'm saying? Because he on my page, he see everything, and he know I got. I mean, he know I got issues because I be hitting him like, yo, why didn't you get that? And, he said what he had to say, you know, but he his mama's son. I I literally, it's been years since I physically seen him, and before
Really?
that, it was years when he was a little kid since I saw him, and it all had to do with relationship issues. Nothing where I raised 6 other boys with no problem. This is the only one. This is the only one that would not allow me to see my son. And I know you see my page. I post my boys. I post my kids' achievements and what they do and all that. This is the only one. Would
But
not
I
let
mean,
me.
being an adult, does he? What's the situation now? Being that he's able to make his own decisions, or does she still like come in the way of that?
The last I heard was, if I could go back 5 years, the last thing I heard was when he was in court. And she said to me, and that's the other thing, man. I don't know, like I said, I don't know about nowhere else, but Union County, she was able to talk greasy to me right in the court. Right in
Wow.
the court. He ain't coming to your house. Stop asking him to come to your house. And this is an adult. Like he over 18, over 19 years old. And I guess he must have said something like, oh, my dad want me to come see them. He ain't coming. He ain't coming to your house. I told him he ain't going. Like, that's what she said to me in the hallway at the courthouse. And I'm like, he a grown man. And you know, as soon as a dude my size, as soon as my voice raised up, it's time to start getting the shackles out and everything because he out of control. So I never could say nothing back. Nothing.
Do you think
Just
it's the same because you're a black man and like sometimes women like kind of use that to their advantage because they know how
did.
vulnerable men are?
She did. None of my other kids' mothers ever did that. And I'm like you said, like back in the day, I wasn't no angel. I deserved some kind of repercussions for the things that I put women through. You know, I got one baby mother. I praise her to death, man, because I put her through a lot. But she never talked down on me to my son. Never kept my son away from me, even when I was running the streets, even when I was going in and out. She never kept my son away from me. And now my
Does he
son
tell
is a.
you if it bothers you or anything like that? Does he tell you if it
Uh,
bothers him? Does he tell you if it bothers him that he doesn't see you? Or how does he feel
yeah,
about that?
yeah, I get plenty of messages from him. You know, he feel very. I think he would feel very awkward around the family because one, he ain't seen nobody in more than 20 years, 19 years, 18 years.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
family's family. Family's gonna always embrace. My grandmother just passed away 2 weeks ago, and I
yeah,
haven't seen cousins. I've seen cousins that I haven't seen literally in almost 10 years. And you know, I mean, granted that it was a sad situation, but still, like the love was there. Unless you know, obviously you don't fuck with a particular family member, but you know,
yeah.
the love is there.
Yeah, I tell him that. I tell him that all the time. I don't care how much time went by. I don't care, about what anybody else feel. And the thing is, like, I'm cool with the whole family. My grandma, grandpa, just the mother. Just the mother. She has been holding this for years. I don't see how anybody could be that bitter. Like, I don't understand it, you know? And the thing is, like, I don't want to go into like her whole business because I I don't mind nobody knowing my shit stink. I knew my shit stink. I know I did shit. I
Listen,
ain't.
we're all human. We all listen. We all have done our share of things. You know, growing up as an
Yeah,
adult, in the
I did some
20s.
dirty shit.
You
This
know,
no
so
filter, right? This no filter, right? It ain't no buzzer or nothing. Yeah,
you're
I
quite
was a
right.
dirty. I was a dirty nigga. I was out there.
There
You know
you
what I'm saying?
go.
You know what I'm saying? If that shit walked, I was chasing. But the thing is, we was never in a relationship.
Right.
You know, it was one of those things. And I ain't gonna lie,
She wanted more, and she never got that from you, so she always held it against you.
say that again, man. Why is this doing that? I can't hear you.
Do you have an
Say that.
iPhone?
Don't start with the iPhones. Don't start. Just don't start with the iPhone shit. My iPhone is fine. I think it's the microphone, cause it's like
Just for the.
it's like I can hear part of what you say. It's like a delay.
Also, I look like a Chinese flick where it's like, how are
Yeah,
you?
you're like old Wu-Tang movie. Yo, hey, yo, but real live though. But like, yeah. So like, I ain't trying to say, but I know I ain't do nothing where I should have been taken from out of my son's life. You
Yeah,
know,
definitely. I mean,
there
I
was a
think it's unfortunate because there's so many children that don't have parents. You know,
mm,
like when they passed away, or you know they were put up for adoption, or they were left on the front step or whatever. Like there are kids that never experienced having a parent. So it's like, why would you take that away from you know a man and a kid when they could ultimately build something and have a great relationship? You know.
exactly, and not taking nothing away from some of these mothers out here that's doing their thing, but a woman shouldn't raise a young man by themselves
I say the
all the
same
life.
thing. You know, I had a debate about that on Facebook, and I had like the whole freaking post almost come at me because I said that I always said that I can only raise my son to be a gentleman. I can raise him to respect women and to, like I said, respect women. You know, I always tell my son, you treat women the same way you want people to treat your mother and the women in your life.
Exactly.
I can do that, but as far as teaching him how to be a quote unquote man, I don't have a dick. Puberty comes, I can only have a talk with him or have him
Yeah.
watch a video. You understand? I don't have the sensations of, I don't know what it is to have a penis. I know what you guys go through. I know what boys go through when they're developing and shit like that. Why? Because I read, you know, and you learn. But physically, I can never ever, you know.
And
So
I
there's
know
this
this young,
things to it.
and I know this young man went through it, man. I mean, you know, I talked to him through text messages, messenger, phone messages, and like I feel so bad because he went through a lot. He went through a lot, and I was reading that too, and I feel so bad. I feel so bad, but I keep telling him, whenever you're ready, whenever you're ready, I don't care if you're 30, you still gonna be my son. You still gonna be my child, and whenever you're ready, come. You know.
Honestly, I think as long as you keep telling him that and reminding him of that, you know, you're doing your job because that's the best and the most that you can do at this point.
And like his siblings miss him. His siblings miss him. You know, I look on Facebook and see this young man that look just like me, man, and it's crazy. And my
That's
son that's in
probably the hardest part, knowing that he's the one that came out looking just like you too. So
and my son that's in the army, the one I posted the other day, he was totally raised by a woman, and he was 8 and 9 before I got involved, before I came, you know, was able to be involved, and he said, you want to hear a crazy story real quick, not to beat everybody down, but
Samuel says
nigga,
that you're an inspiration too, by the way.
thank you, thank you. My son saw me as an adult. Well, not as an adult, but he saw me as a child old enough to talk and everything. 7, 8, or 9 years, 7, 8 years old. He saw me the first time. I was in a car. I was in a van with two other dudes. We all was similar built, black. We all looked alike. Not alike, but you know what I'm saying. We all was the same
Right.
dimensions. And this back before cell phones and all that shit. When my son got to that car, when he knew I was coming to see him, when he ran up to that van, he had never saw me as a child old enough, you know. He only saw me when he was a baby. But he knew exactly who I was. When we opened the door, he jumped in and flew past everybody else and jumped on me. He had never seen me
That's
before that.
crazy. That's
But he
crazy.
knew who his father was. And I was in his life from that point on. But the thing is, his mother raised him. And as I always say, I don't take no credit when I post something about my son. I don't take no credit for it. I always say his mother did a phenomenal job by herself. And that's the thing. We as men got to understand our actions cause reactions in people. But this one particular person, you got to get to a certain point. You got to let go. You got to let go because you ain't doing nothing but hurting the child, the kid. You ain't doing nothing but hurt. One of my homeboys is going through that right now.
So they start resenting.
Yeah. And then they think the father don't want to be around him. And that's not the case. And that's what I had to discuss with my son when I first hooked up with him 10 years ago when we first able to speak on the phone. I had to let him know, I don't want to not be around you. But that's what he thought.
Right.
Why my dad don't
And
want
you
to
know,
be around me.
some kids don't even get the opportunity to have that conversation with their fathers for them to tell them, like, look, it wasn't me. You know, I've been trying all this time and it wasn't me. You know, it's like, it's almost like you have to kind of keep a documentation of all your attempts that you did. You know what I mean? So that when you do get an opportunity to have that conversation, you're like, look, this is what I did. This is what I've been trying to do. But again, you know, a lot of fathers and you know their kids, they don't get that opportunity to have that conversation to know and understand that it was because of the fucking bitter ass mother.
Yeah. Even back when I was a piece of shit, you know, I wasn't there physically, but you know, I would try to sing clothes and stuff. Like, remember when Oshkosh Bakosh came out? Oshkosh, remember when clothes came out? Them expensive
Shit.
ass kid clothes. I can't even say that shit. But remember when that shit came out?
Oh gosh, for gosh.
That shit came out, and I saw everybody was buying their kids that stuff. So I
Mm-hmm.
wanted my son to have it. So we had this place in Elizabeth called I forget the name of that store, but that's where all the real niggas went to shop at and everything. So that's why I went and got my kid clothes, and I went and got him all that stuff, and I dropped it off. I came home that night. That shit was on my porch.
Wow.
Now, what does our problem got to do with dressing the child? Like,
Really? That's being extra petty for no reason.
yeah, and that's like man, and it went on like that forever. Toys, everything.
That's
Buy something.
wild.
You know, I didn't want to really hang around at parties and stuff like that because I was ripping and running. You know, I ain't man. First through the 15th, come on, man, you gotta catch me later, man. I got stuff to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that shit would be right back at my house when I got home, sitting outside.
That's
On anything
horrible.
but
You have to remember
well,
that.
you
And for
get
some
to a
people,
point.
it's still doing it too now.
Exactly. And at a certain point, you just get to the point you're like, man, I'm done. I ain't doing nothing else. You know, when he get older, he'll come see me. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
you know, man, that's you know, ladies out there, man, don't do that. You're not hurting the dude. Make him be a father. If he your kid's father, make him be a father. Make him help raise your child, whether it's financially, morally support, whatever. Let him be a father. You know,
I
unless
think
something wrong with it, unless something mentally wrong with the nigga and he can't behave properly with children or around children. Other than that, let him raise his kids. You know, if he ain't got no money, it was a time, man, that's a whole nother story. You know, even if he can't financially do it, if he willing to take that kid to the park and play basketball with him, play football with him, let him do that. Let him do that, man. Let them fathers be with their daughters. Yeah, but you know, man, that's what it is, man. He ain't doing nothing but hurting the kid, man. And I'm going through it right now. And my son is mid-20s, and I'm still fighting to see him. Between me and him, no more courts involved, but I'm still trying to see him.
it's still a struggle, yeah.
Yeah, you know. But as long as that roof is over his head, he got to do what he got to do,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Which is crazy, you know. But it is what it is.
Okay, I wish I could hug you right now. Look, I'm gonna hug you, okay? Tell me if you feel it.
I got
I
it.
think I think I heard you fart. Did you fart?
No, I ain't for it, nigga. But tell my man I said what's up. I know he at work because that's all he do.
He actually commented. He said the best thing to hope for is the best relationship with your son. When he's ready to step out the mother's box and make his decision to see you. Now the
There we go.
repercussions of his mom will think past.
Yeah, I can see him now. I couldn't see the now I can see him.
I suffer from minor cataracts.
But no, real talk though. That's what's up though. It's a beautiful thing you do. I watch all the time. I don't always say nothing. I watch all
Also,
the time.
you one of them freaking sneaky stalkers that be watching my shit.
I just
I think
watch, man.
that
You
hug
see, I,
back.
you see,
Not.
I, you see, I like stuff that I support and everything, but I don't always say nothing. But
I
I had
do.
just posted something earlier about this situation because I'm looking like one check was 2,500, another check was 800. So I knew he had some car issues, so I hit him. I'm like, yo, did you get any of that? And he was like, nah.
That's horrible.
And I sent him, I text him a picture of the doggone thing to show him that 100. I was being 100 with you. Like, I'm not bullshitting you. This is what they sent, because this wasn't even, this was like past due, like old, because you know the system is rigged crazy. And I want to tell these brothers out there that work every day, and every week they take money out your check. I gotta plug my shit up. I'm keeping my phone up high so y'all don't see if my house ain't dirty, but you know, my wife hate when I show the room, like what they call it, MTV Cribs. This is where the magic happens. So like, check it out. So, yeah. So let me check it out. This young lady explained to me that worked for the court system in Essex County. She said, you know how come so many fathers fall behind in their payment and they can't explain it when they go to court? See, the court think you behind in your payment because you just didn't make it. No. If you get paid on a Friday, right, and your court order says this is your pay date Tuesday. Tuesday is you got to make your payments on Tuesdays, right? Say you get paid on Friday. Even if you have the arrangement where it comes directly out of your check, like I've had for more than 10 years, it'll come out of your check from your job, say, when HR processes it, right? So Friday when you get paid, child support hasn't gotten that money yet. So when they get that money on Monday or Tuesday or whatever, child support holds it. They don't process it the day they get it. That would be too nice. That would be, you know, that would be looking out for you and being professional. They don't process it the day they get it. It take a day or two to process it. So when they process it and it goes in, it is now late. And then every week you pay, and every week they take it out, depending on, say if it's a holiday and they don't work a day, your shit don't get processed for 2-3 days, and now it's late, and you're in arrears, and you ain't got shit to do with it. Wow. You ain't got shit to do with it. If you go to court and this is your first child, and the judge say, okay, your payments are due on the 25th. You get paid on the 23rd. By the time that check get to them, and by the time they feel like, I don't know about nobody else, but New Jersey, by the time they feel like processing your shit is late. And this young lady said she had been working there for 18 years, and she said, it's not fair. She said, you're going to be behind regardless. Unless you got enough money to walk in there into the office and pay your complete balance right then, your shit is going to always be late.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. And that's stacked against young men that are making payments, especially through their job or through their mail or through the mail. If you live out of state and you making a payment through the mail,
they better start sending post-dated checks.
But yeah, post-dated check, but when it hits the system, it all depends on when it hits the system. I thought going to the window in Union County, I thought when you went to the window and you made a payment and they gave you that receipt right then, I thought it was processed into the system that day. No, there's always a backlog. There's always a log of when your stuff get in.
The system is created to control and to dismantle and to, you know,
minimize the black man. I mean, I don't want to, that's a whole nother thing, man. That's a whole nother, it's stacked against us. So we need to raise our sons. We need to raise our sons. We need to start being more aware of what's going on out here in this world, because you think these people missing and these body parts missing and all that, you think that's...
Oh, please, people didn't know the body parts missing is fake. I'm like, really? I just had a conversation with someone earlier this morning. She said it's fake. But she told me and somebody else to stop watching TMZ and YouTube. I'm like, so you don't know about Chicago, huh?
Yeah, wait till she bump her damn head and she end up in the emergency room one day and she come out.
Chicago's the melting pot. Chicago's the melting pot for organ trafficking.
Yeah, You come out missing a kidney, talking about, I bumped my head though. Yeah, all right. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's some real shit going on. We need to, as a people, start paying attention to what's going on. You ain't gotta listen to the news. Do some research on your own. If you hear or see something that sound crazy, research it on your own. Read some shit.
Exactly. I say
I
that.
got I got hella friends on Facebook, including you, that think I don't read your stuff. I read my people's stuff. It's people I don't know that be on my, but I read. When I see my folks going through something, I read and see what they're going through and what they're talking about. That's why I saw this day. I was just talking about this to myself earlier. It's a damn shame, man. It's a damn shame what's going on out here. But pull your pants up. I like the way you raising that young man of yours too. Pull your pants up. Stop wearing dresses, and black women be kings. That's
The person. Why, like, men's pockets don't work anymore? Like, what the hell? I just want to know. Like, I want to stop a guy on the street that has this man purse, and I just want to be like, I want to act like I'm security and be like, sir, I have to check your bag, please, and just like whip out a flashlight. I'm gonna have like that little bullshit flashlight. I'm gonna just whip it out and be like, sir, I have to check your bag. I want to see what the hell's in there. What the fuck is in there? There ain't no money. Probably some tampons.
Let me tell you something. My father wasn't having no kind of girly shit.
Hell no.
I had got an earring when I was in high school. I was in like the 9th grade. I had got an earring.
He wasn't with that shit?
That shit lasted. That shit lasted 2 weeks. He faked me out too. He faked me out. We was cleaning the yard. He was like, "What's that on your head? It's a bug on you." And I was like, "Weird." I turned my ear. He snatched that shit straight through.
Oh man, that's horrible.
That was done. He was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That was it. No more earring. I think I still even got the mark. Wait a minute, was it this side? I don't even remember. I just know I didn't put that shit back.
Yeah,
so my father wasn't having none of that shit. And that's back when men raised their boys. You know what I'm saying? God blessed me to have my father in my life. And, he was the best influence ever. He couldn't keep me from acting stupid because once I got old enough, once you start, I ain't gonna go into it. That's another show. When you have a show about being grown, we'll do that one. But anyway, I appreciate you for letting me come on.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you for sharing your story. I know it's hard, and I'm so sorry that you're going through this.
I'm hoping one day he goes, you know what, man?
How long have we known each other? For like almost a good 9 years, right?
I was riding sport bikes when I met you, so it's been a little while. 2014, something like that. I've been off sport bikes for a while now. So
you know what I'm saying? I'm saddened that you're going through this. It bothers me. I wish I could. With all due respect.
My daughter just texted me. She was like, "Daddy, don't cry on Facebook."
No, no. Do you know I'm a cancer? Are you fucking crazy? You better not fucking cry.
Nah, it ain't that. So here we talk all the time. So.
My husband is watching. He'll tell you. My husband calls me tissue box. You know that?
Oh, I know you cried at your birthday party you had in Newark when we all got drunk.
No, when you guys got me drunk and made me drink a whole bottle of Hennessy and did not give me my fucking hot dog that I'm still waiting for 4 years later.
That dude who car we almost that car that almost got set fire. I don't want to say too much, but out there shooting fireworks off drunk. We telling you not to hold the thing sideways. You just. She from Brooklyn. She from Brooklyn. She gonna shoot something. But we had a great time though. But
yeah, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. And the next conversation.
No problem. Did you get rid of my helmet yet? I still want my helmet signed.
What helmet?
That gray helmet.
What helmet? Hold on. What helmet you talking about?
Your helmet, the one you were selling.
The gray one.
It was gray or white?
What, the black one? The new one that I got?
No, it was gray or white. What color was that helmet?
One with the design with the dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got that.
Yeah, I told you you were selling it. I said I was gonna buy it. I wanted you to sign it.
I got like over like 6, 7 helmets in my closet.
Nah, it's a particular one. I'll wait until I can see it.
I'll show it to you when I get home. I'll send you a message.
All right. See what I gotta wear to sleep now? See that?
Yeah.
CPAP. See, when you stress your baby father out for years and years.
I had that. That's for oxygen.
Yeah, because I'm
No,
stressed out.
words.
I want to see my
That's
son.
on your face too. Like it's like.
No, I couldn't do that one. This one is just the nose joint.
I'm sorry, guys. Oh, have a seat. When you walk in, on the right hand side.
Hey, just.
Wow.
Before I forget, off subject. I got this artist I want you to kick it with.
Okay.
She crazy ill. Alnisa F.
Yeah.
I'm about to knock my shit off the table. That's why I'm looking. Yeah, Alnisa F. I'm gonna send you one of her videos.
All right.
I think she your style. She's a down chick. You know.
Yeah. All
If
right.
I didn't know her whole life, I would think she was from Brooklyn. You know, she straight Tim boots and jeans and shit like that. She cool as hell.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, send it to me.
So that's what it is, man. Appreciate you for having me on.
Thank you.
I'm gonna holler at you. I still got the phone numbers and everything, so I'm gonna holler at you.
Much love, always.
Yeah, and my iPhone work both ways. You could call sometime too.
You sure it didn't go bad, the Apple?
No, you know what, they set these shits up, so that's another conspiracy. They know. Whose
iPhone do you have?
I don't know. My kids, I don't know. I think it's a 6.
Oh, I know which one you have. The whack one.
Anyway, they set these phones up so they work a certain amount of months, and then you got to buy another one.
You know, my wonderful S9 Plus is actually better than the new iPhone that's out right now, and the iPhone X. I've had features that these crazy iPhone people have now gotten.
Because I was trying to get you on this piece of shit, and it wouldn't work.
What's that? Yeah, it's a tablet, right? Apple tablet. That shit is garbage.
And that's why I kept blanking off the first time when I was trying to get you. Apple shit.
But yeah, send me that info, and I'll send you the picture of the helmet, and we'll kick it from there.
All right, sis.
All right, dear. Take care.
Be safe.
Man.
Love you.
Love you too, man. Take care.
All right.
That was Nasson from Jersey. He inspired not inspired, but I hope he gave a lot of insight to men who. And I hope you learned something as far as the whole 2-day processing, and it's always going to come out late, which is really unfortunate. But we got Ace Carter in the building. We're going to go on a break real quick, and we'll be right back, y'all.
Be the king, you be the queen. We gon' make them bow down to some rings. We gon' build a dynasty by any means. We gon' build a dynasty and reign supreme. I'ma be the king, you be the queen. We gon' make them bow down to some rings. We gon' build a dynasty by any means. We gon' build a dynasty and reign supreme. Wake up in the morning, I'm going, I'm laying next to a guy. She tapping me with a passion. She asking me why I haven't stepped into college. I said I ain't trying to spend a fortune to be jobless while I'm drastically in debt for mental profit. Why should I get my master's degree when I could be asking these? She's staring at me intrigued, impressed with my logic. She said, here's another question, let me honest, what's your strategy if it won't be a salary? I stood up and told her I'ma flip this paper and invest in myself and be an owner, I'ma take this out this mess. Add cents to my bank account, I'ma make this rich, fast whips on that paper route, get that paper click, that's what they gon' call us. Tryna see $8 billion, I don't really see no ceiling, you can say my